Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Go. In this video, I'll show you my personal experience with EX Pass, and this is with my personal accounts, 4 accounts: my main account, my wife account, my daughter account, as well as my alternate account. And all the 4 accounts receive EX passes for consecutive 2 weeks. So as you can see my main account, you can see the first pass that was given out on the 15th January, and I read it yesterday at Child's Play. And for my second pass is at the Rotating Ring, which will be rated on 31st of January, next Wednesday. And here my wife account, so her first pass was received for the Misotonic Obelisk at the Telok Kurau Park, and for her second pass, she has received a EX rate invite for the same Rotating Ring, which is next Wednesday, 31st of January. And next, for my daughter account, the first week EX rate pass was given out to the Sengkang Rare Panel Gym, and then the next consecutive the second week, she received a pass for a red EX8 invite at the Jalan Batu Fountain. And finally, on the fourth account, my alternate account, which the first red pass was received for Nico Highway, and then for the next week pass, the second pass is given out to a red at this Rotating Ring also. Okay, next let's us look at all these individual accounts to look at the gym badges as well as the rate frequency that we have done for each of the gym, that in order for us to receive 2 passes for consecutive week. So if you go into your item inventory, if you click on the EX rate pass, you can show the 2 consecutive invites for 24th as well as the 31st January. And now let's look at the gym badges. Okay, so for the first invite, let's look at Child's Play, and you can see Child's Play is only a bronze gym for me because I have only done one level 5 raid at this Child's Play. So I only done once for the week to receive the invite. As then the second Rotating Ring. So for Rotating Ring, I have done 2 Kyogre raid, level 5 raid at the same gym, and I have received the pass for the coming week, 31st of January. So as you can see, for the main account, I have tagged a lot of the potential EX gym. And for the 2 weeks of EX rate pass invite, for the first week I've done 12 gym rate on potential EX gyms, and for the second week I've done about 11 for the potential EX gym rate. And for all these gym, no matter what level tier 8, I will just rate. So now next, let's look at the rate badges that I have. So for the normal rate, I'm only a bronze medal, so I've only done 56 normal rates. However, for the legendary rate, I have done 282, so I'm a silver medal for legendary rate. And then next, let's look at the journal, and you can see my activity for the past 2 weeks, because I have not been catching a lot of Pokemon, but I have been reading quite actively. So for the first week, like I mentioned before, I've done 12 raids on potential EX gym raids, and then I have also done additional 2 or 3 on non-EX potential gym. And if you ask me how do I determine whether those are EX potential gym, this will be shown at the last part of the video. So just now just look at all the individual account first on the medal and also the rate patterns. So for my main account, the EX gym rate that I have done that I received the pass at Child's Play is a Kyogre raid, and for the rotating ring I've done 2 Kyogre raid. So this is just a nice coincidence that it's invited based on tier 5 legendary raid. So next let's look at my wife account. So you can see she also received 2 consecutive EX raid pass. So the first one is Mikastonic Optilic at the Kurao Park, which I have raided 2 for her, one Machamp raid and as well as one Kyogre raid. And then the second invite at the rotating ring is again 2 Kyogre raid done on rotating ring for the week. So here is the list of the gym that we have raided for her account. So for her account is much more clearer because for my account I have done more raid compared to these 3 other accounts. So as an average for the rest of the 3 accounts, I've tagged 6 to 7 potential EX gym raid for 2 consecutive weeks. So both are different set of gyms, and because they will have alternate gym selection for alternate weeks, so you will not be getting the same EX raid invite at the same gym for 2 consecutive weeks. And for my wife's account, the gym that we got the EX pass invite is also bronze. So we have not have any silver medal gym for the 2 passes that received the invite. And for normal rate is also a bronze medal 40 out of 100. And for the legendary rates is a silver medal also 130 rates over 1000. So let's look at the journal on the rate patterns that we have done for these 2 weeks. And as you can see, we have not tagged all other rates, not only legendary 5 rate. You can see Magneton, you can see Absol rate, and you can even see a Wilmer rate and so on. So it's not necessary that you only tag level 5 rate, then you have a higher chance of getting rate passes. And you can see we have done Scyther rate, we have done War Total rate, and but all these are done on those gym with high EX rate occurrences. Okay, next let's look at the third account, my daughter's account. So again, let's look at the 2 invites. So the first one was at this rare panel. So this is definitely we have done I think a Magneton raid on Wednesday evening, and then lastly is the Jalan Batu, which we have also done I think another Magneton or other Gengar raid there. And here let's look at the gym that we have got invite for the Jalan Batu is a silver gym, and for rare panel is also a silver gym. So the level of gym doesn't really reflect the chances of you getting. So but for the first 2 account we only have bronze medal for the gym. And as you can see the rating pattern, all those gym that are rated is all the high EX rate occurrences rate. And then for this Jalan Batu Fountain is also a silver gym as well as the rare panel earlier. So for this account, so I've also done about 7 rate on the potential EX gym each week, and this I usually do it from Wednesday onwards or Tuesday onwards, which is a day after the EX gym rate has been completed. So again, for my daughter's account, the normal rate is also a silver badge, and the legendary rate is also a silver badge. So incidentally for this account, the rate that we got the EX rate pass is not from any legendary rate, so it's only from tier 3 level 3X. If I remember correctly, for the rare panel we have did Scyther rate and for the Jalan Batu is either a Magneton or a Gengar raid that I've done for that gym. And finally, let's look at my alternate account. So for my alternate account, this is the first legendary raid that I have received, first two. As for my previous three main account, there is we have received the third passes so far. But the first pass that we received was on the 3rd of December last year, and was at the Sengkang Sculpture Park, and three of us raided at the same gym. And if you can see from these gym activities for this account, also similar to my wife and my daughter account, we have done about average about 7 EX potential gym per week. So for all these three accounts, we also have spent at least 3 to 4 premium passes. So for the Nico Highway invite, and we have done a Scyther raid on it, and this is also a bronze gym, the first raid that I've done at Nico Highway. Okay, so here again you can see the gym. So far I have not have any gym higher than the silver. So again, for rotating ring is also a bronze. So we have done two Kyogre raid here. So for all these, the last three account, the activity is about the same. So for every week we just actively do raiding, and for Pokemon catch we only do daily less than 10. Okay, so this is the amount the same activity for all the 4 accounts, just that my main account I have raided more gyms. And look at the normal rate is also bronze, and the only difference is the legendary rate done for this alternate account is still at bronze, so it's 95 over 100, so it's almost reaching to silver medal. And of course, you now look at the journal, you can see we have read all the different level 8s, so not necessarily targeting legendary rate. So I've done Machamp, we have done Kyogre raid, we have done the Scyther raid, War Turtle, and so on. And finally, this is the resources where I get the information on which gym has the highest EX gym invite occurrences. The author Sian Kai has done a marvelous job by mapping all the EX gym rates from December onwards, and map up all this according to the S2 cells. So the concept is for each of these S2 cell is a mapping tools that they can only be one gym that will be selected for EX gym rate, and the higher occurrences will be at the green area, the parks region. And the hottest gym in the east will be definitely Child's Play. So Child's Play has 6 EX gym rate there before. And if you have experience, if you go there for a legendary raid, you definitely will be able to raid from start to the end, because there will be a lot of trainers hitting a legendary raid there. So mostly I'll be talking about the gym in the east because I'm more familiar at the area. And here this is another hot gym, the Miskatonic Obsolete at the Telok Kurau Park, also have a 6 EX gym before. And then the next one will be the Siglap Linear Park, which is also have received 6 EX rate before. So as a general guide, if that for that week after the EX rate has happened, you should go and rate again. Once the gym is open again for normal rate, you should go and rate again, because those are the high potential EX gym again. Here is Nico Highway. So Nico Highway, although it has received 5 EX gym rate, is still a highly popular EX gym rate. So this is at the and it's a very convenient place. It's just at the Nicoll Highway MRT station. And here at the Sengkang, we have the rare panel, which I have received one of the pass here. But for Sengkang Sculpture Park, there's four, total of 5 or 6 gym there, but so far about only 3 has received EX rate so far. So you all should check this marvelous site database collected by Sian Kai, and then look at the potential EX gym rate. And here is the Jalan Batu fountain, which I have received my second pass for my daughter's account here for next 31st Jan. Next, let's look at the other gym that we received the passes for next week, the rotating ring. Okay, and this gym is located at the Mulberry Park, so it's at the Upper Aljunied Road. So there is actually 2 gym here, the rotating ring as well as the Oasis at the Mulberry, and is also in the same S2 cell as the very popular Aljunied Park, the Aljunied Park Shelter Gym. And now sorry, let's zoom back to the Sengkang area, which I am familiar also. So just now as the park sign is at the Sengkang Riverside Park, and then the Sengkang Sculpture Park entrances. Those are also popular EX Red Gym area. And near to Yio Chu Kang, this Tamarind Road Playground, which also received a EX Gym invite next Wednesday, which I have also tagged last week. So as you can see, as you maneuver over this map, you can see the number of EX Gym, EX rate that has occurred in all this area. And this is the Serangoon Community Park, which has 5 invites so far, and 1 will be on the 31st Jan next week or so. Hence, my advice is for you all to take at least 5 to 6 high potential EX gym rate each week, like what I've done here for my 4 accounts. I will prepare a more detailed explanation in my blog by next week. So do stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Bye.